In 1995, the text of the New American Standard was updated for greater understanding and smoother reading. Apparently, it's now easier to read. I don't believe that. Now you say, well, does this make the New American Standard a good version? No, if you remember the Disc 1, if you've already watched it, you've seen many places where I show you where they make some mistakes and contradicts itself and all that. But let's look at the easier to read part. Now here's my King James. And Gideon, the son of Joash, returned from battle before the sun was up. Boy, what tough words. Those are boy, we need some help with this old-fashioned Bible, don't we? If only we had some Greek scholars to come and save the day. They could show up and do their magic on these words, and because a lot of these words, some of them have more than one syllable. I just can't understand this. So if only we had Westcott and Hort or some other Greek scholars to oh, wait a minute. This is an Old Testament passage. It would be in Hebrew. These Greek scholars can't help us with that. They can't come and Greekify it for us. So what am I going to do? How can I understand? Oh, wait a minute. The New American Standard, it's going to come to my rescue. It'll tell me what this means. Then Gideon, the son of Joash, returned from the battle by the ascent of Heres. Now, if you don't know what Heres is, it's an ancient word for the sun god, very similar to the Egyptian sun god Horus. And the word ascent, boy, that's easy to read and easy to understand for little boys and girls. Where are their minds if they're thinking about an archaic word for a sun god? I really question these Lockman Foundation guys. In fact, the word virgins in the book of Revelation, they changed that to celibates. Now, it's my understanding that you'll excuse me for being crude for a moment, the town slut could be celibate for a week or two, but that doesn't make them a virgin. Now, this is the 1978 New American Standard Version. In the footnotes for this, they have the word literally means virgins. Well, if it literally means virgins, then why didn't you put that in your text in the first place? But don't worry, they've updated all this. Now it says the word chaste. I'm sorry, that's not exactly accurate. Now, even the chariot wheels caused those scholarly experts at the Lockman Foundation all kinds of trouble. In the book of Exodus, you'll find where God goes to war for his people against the Egyptians, and he takes off the chariot wheels of the Egyptians so that they can't drive them. And the Egyptians get really freaked out about this, and they want to get out of there. And I would too, if some unseen, invisible hand reached up and grabbed the wheels off my chariot. I'd get out of town too. Now, the New American Standard comes in, and they kind of have a lot of trouble with this. They say he caused their chariot wheels to swerve, and he made them drive with difficulty. Now, I couldn't believe this, but then I got to thinking, where are they getting their scriptures? Oh, that's right. They're getting their scriptures from Egypt. So the Egyptian scriptures, they see things a little different when it comes to dealing with, this war with Egypt. By the way, you can swerve. You keep right on fighting. It should be God taking the wheels off the chariots, not swerving. No man hath seen God at any time, the only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father. He hath declared him. The only begotten Son is what it should say. The New American Standard comes along and changes that to the only begotten God. Now, the problem with that is, whether they like it or not, they end up with two gods in this verse, not one God. So I just don't know what to think about the New American Standard. I don't think it's a great resource at all, and quite frankly, I don't think those Scholars at the Lockman Foundation can find a bowling ball in the bathtub.